Hey, everyone! It's me! Here. Do you remember when Spirit and Opportunity landed on Mars almost 20 years ago?
35.
What a
Go.
time
Hydraulics
to
go.
be alive! As you probably already know, these two rovers were supposed to last for 90 days on the surface of Mars. So why are we talking about them today? Well, that's because they actually ended up lasting
10,
much longer
9,
than that.
8,
Let's
7,
get
6,
into it!
5,
In
4,
2003,
Engine
NASA
ignition,
launched two rovers
and
to
liftoff
explore
of the
the
Delta II
surface
rocket
of
with the
Mars.
Mars
They
Exploration
were
Rover.
identical twins named Spirit and Opportunity. Each rover weighed around 400 pounds or 180. These rovers were equipped with everything that was needed for a 90-day mission, including panoramic cameras, spectrometers, and a robotic arm. So, let's talk about the landing! First, Spirit touched down inside Gusev crater on January 4, 2004. 3 weeks later, Opportunity landed on the other side of the Planum. Meridiani Planum, to land on Mars. Both rovers used airbags to bounce across the rocky terrain before unfolding. Remember that scene from the movie when a rover lands on Mars and you see those airbags inflating and bouncing? Yeah, that's where they got that idea. Spirit sent back the first color image of the Martian horizon soon after touching down. But Opportunity managed to land inside a crater, which definitely surprised the team. One of the scientists on the Opportunity team said, "It is as if we placed the rover on the top of a hill and asked it to drive downhill into a crater. And it did it. Once on the ground, these rovers went to work. They began examining rocks and taking pictures. One of the first things that Spirit looked at was volcanic rocks, which helped scientists learn about the history of the Gusev crater. The rover also examined signs of past water flows. Meanwhile, Opportunity made a major discovery. It found hematite-rich blueberries, which are spherical mineral formation that can only form in water. This was the first direct evidence that liquid water once flowed on Mars. After finding this out, scientists were eager to see what else these robots could find. At this point, it was clear that the 90 days that they were designed for wasn't going to be enough. We wanted them to keep going. As Time magazine put it, a mission that began as a 90-day search for water has turned into a long-term study of geology. Well, as you might have guessed, the more the rovers explored, the more they found. Spirit examined rocks that hinted at an ancient ocean, while Opportunity discovered shiny mineral grains buried beneath Mars's rusty surface. These little grains suggested that the planet's polar ice caps once held oceans of liquid water. As the years passed, these rovers continued to make new discoveries, such as minerals that form in salty water, clay minerals and microscopic fossils that may have formed from bacteria. Through all of this, they managed to drive on despite many obstacles. At one point, Spirit got stuck in soft soil and struggled through memory faults. It also lost a wheel. But this didn't stop it from continuing its mission. The rover dragged the broken wheel behind it as it climbed up a hill and analyzed rocks. On the other end, Opportunity managed to survive dust storms and power shortages. Once, NASA lost contact with the rover for 2 months. The team sent over 1,000 recovery commands. And after sending these commands, they heard back. Unfortunately, not long after this, communications were lost again. The last message that was received from Opportunity said, "My battery is low, and it's getting dark. Spirit would send its last signal 6 years later in 2010. And in 2019, NASA declared the mission complete. Even though they stopped working a long time ago, these two rovers continue to inspire scientists today. Thanks to them, we now know that Mars was once a world of water and perhaps life. Did you enjoy this video? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future videos. If you want to watch another video, click here. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.